Admit it. Unless you're a person that believes in the one true love, at some point, we all imagine a part of either boys or girls surrounding us, vying for control of our heart and our love. That's right. Today on my first ever Down to the Core Otaku video, I'll be talking about harem anime, an initial take on the subject. So, let's rock. Harem anime are either something people love or people hate, and for many reasons. The typical harem anime usually have a single individual, usually the main character, that's surrounded by a member of the opposite sex, sometimes the same sex, that have a love interest or developmental love stages for said individual. For this video particularly, I won't focus too much on reverse harems because nobody really complains about reverse harems. One girl, multiple guys, for some reason unbeknownst to me. Before I get a lot of hate for this, however, let me say right now that I actually enjoy harem anime, but I am well aware of the cons that are attributed to the genre as a whole. So, right into it, shall we? The cons of harem anime. The points I'm about to list for you are some of the general reasons harem anime are despised across the board. For one, you tend to have generic and redundant characters. Harem anime tend to have a large character roster, and because of that, you are bound to have some similarities in the main and supporting cast. Particularly, you will see the same character types in just about all forms of anime. It's like the creators, when deciding to make a harem anime, have a universal book on harem anime character types. Seriously, let's just take this as an example. You have a girl. She's strong or strong-willed, usually a strong fighter or disciplined in some type of way, whether it's martial arts or schooling. Upon meeting the main character, her outer shell melts like butter and boom! You have a character that acts relatively soft, shy, and weak every time she is in proximity with said main character. Did that description ring any bells? Well, it should, because it applies to a ton of harem anime. These character types are overused and often not spells disinterest for that female character who originally was a badass. Now, please don't get me started on the subject of mischildhood friend, long-lived crush that usually only starts to openly admit her friends when competition comes around, despite having years to tell the main character. Now, talk about what I like to call the case of harem anime main character syndrome. The main character is always the clueless nice guy that tries to save everyone and vows to protect all the girls. For some reason, all the girls in a 5-mile radius are attracted to him, even though he can be boring as hell. He even develops some type of plot power that he uses to his advantage throughout the whole series. He doesn't notice that the girls like or love him. Harem main characters are usually very, very dense. You have to literally have 2 girls pushing boobs in his face, and he gets upset, screams no, and while looking away, runs off. Who does that? Any boy out there, would you do that? No, you won't. I mean, yeah, if you continue farther, it could potentially, hypothetically, become a hentai segment, but no, not really. Such a damn waste. And to top it off, the main character doesn't choose. And if he does choose, 9 times out of 10, he doesn't choose my favorite girl in the series. Ichi scenes. Yeah, fan service can be tolerable and enjoyable, but when it takes up the focus more than a non-existent plot, then there presents a problem. Hey, sometimes it's not even needed, and that creates a problem as well. Like, do you really need a sexy scene of girls looking bananas all the time? I think not. One of the biggest reasons why is that these type of shows have no real plot, and if they do, they suffer in episodic, boring, or meaningless development. Before you turn off this video and dislike, yes, there are some great harem anime out there with amazing plots. For one, my personal favorites are Shuffle, The Real God Only Knows, which gets my approval, and I highly recommend Nisekoi and the first 2 seasons of High School DxD. But even then, they hit 3 or more of the previously mentioned problems. The plots are redundant and predictable, and even if they have a superb idea or concept, they usually follow a certain track and can leave you disappointed. Okay. Enough about the cons of harem anime. Let's talk about the pros, shall we? Harem anime tend to have something that goes good for them. They are usually funny as hell. Harem anime are some of the most beloved comedy anime, and with the largest cast of characters, there's a guarantee that you'll be choosing a favorite. Now to our OTP makers out there. Harem anime tend to have the freedom of shippings. You can virtually ship the main character of any girl inside the show. Heck, you can ship the main character of any other character inside the show. The great thing about it is that there are no previously existing relationships that the creator has decided on, so you can make and alter their parents how you see fit. Sometimes even the main character and his best male friend, for our yaoi shippers out there. At the end of the day, harem anime are enjoyable to watch, and if it's really good, hard to put down or drop. Yeah, harem animes have their cons, but they also have their moments. They are going anywhere, and each new season of anime releases will always have the 6 or 7 so harem anime, and there are one of them are always bound to be a fan favorite. So, are you a fan of harem anime? If you made it through this video that I put a ton of effort into making, tell me your thoughts. What topic should I cover next, and how should I improve? Until next time, guys, it has been Veer from Otaku Logic.